Brace yourself for something revolutionary on today's video, everybody. Remember, we spent £200 million on that striker. We're going to try playing him up front. Hello and welcome to part 42 of the Milan mission. I'm Kev, and coming up on today's episode we have a home game against Bologna and an away game against Atalanta in Serie A. Bologna is actually a top of the table-ish clash. They're actually up to third behind us until the last game. It's all very tight at the top. Inter are 3 points ahead of us. We're 4 points ahead of this little chasing pack, but it's all very tight. Lots to play for. We're getting straight into games today. It's only been a couple of games since you were last with us. I've been fiddling and tweaking with the tactic, and I think we may have cracked it. Look, DYBALA scored a goal, and it's because we played him up front. Now, I know what you're thinking. You spend £200 million on a striker. Why waste him by playing him actually as a striker when you could stick him out on the wing? And I don't know. I agree with you, but I'm going to give him a go there because unbelievably he wasn't. I don't think we were getting £200 million for value from him out on the wing, so we'll try him up front. You never know. He might continue scoring goals. Who knows, eh? So this is the team we've got for today's game. We've got Butland in goal, a back four of George, Romagnoli, Zuma and De Sciglio. By the way, I think De Sciglio might be our first choice right back. He's in incredible form, better form than Makey. The media are going nuts over him, saying he's our star man. The board are telling me, oh, what a signing De Sciglio was. So I think he's first choice again, or for the first time ever, really. He was never really first choice when he was here before. He just sort of drifted and floated about, but I guess he's our first choice right back finally. Kovacic and Emre Can are in midfield, and then we've got DYBALA up front. I've switched the way we do the three behind. I don't know how it'll work. It worked all right in the last game, but Lamar is still a playmaker, but on support. And then we've got Gonzalo Guedes and Gabriel Barbosa, both as inside forwards, but on attack. But basically, we want a front three with Lamar behind them. That's what we're trying to achieve, but whilst still having the wide men officially playing wide, so that if needed, they can drop back and cover. Although we're at home, we're attacking. I don't expect there to be many times when any of those front three players are not bearing down on the Bologna goal. That's what we're hoping for anyway. And we've got Luan sat on the bench as well. He can come on for pretty much any of the front four as and when he's needed. I know there's been some call in the chat to start Luan ahead of Gabriel Barbosa. I just can't bring myself to do it. I've got the wonder kid front three of Barbosa, Guedes and DYBALA at the moment, and I just can't bring myself not to play it every game when they're all available. Right, Lamar finds Guedes. He finds the back of the net. It's 1-0. It's only his sixth goal of the season. He was much more prolific last year, but we have been fiddling with moving him around all over the place, and he's not been in a settled position in a settled side yet this year. I'm hoping this is the system. Hopefully we've finally figured it out. Lamar's getting lots more time on the ball because he's playing that little bit deeper. And the front three are pesky rascals. Look at them. They're all basically on the edge of the 6-yard box there. That must be terrifying for any defence, having those three players just there, ready to score goals. See, look, Lamar's dropped back into the midfield. The front players are staying up. We've let a goal back in. Is it time to start Donnarumma every game now? I'm giving in to a lot of your demands as we come into the tail end of what's probably the final season of the Milan mission. We've got De Sciglio at right back finally. We've got DYBALA up front finally. What demand do I give into next? Do I bring Luan in on the wing, or do I start playing Donnarumma every game? Curious. Right, Emre Can to Kovacic. Finds Lamar. Lamar out to De Sciglio. Whipping across, young man. He does. He finds DYBALA. Out to... Ooh, Emre Can with a little kick towards the top of the goal thing. Didn't go in, which is why you didn't see me get all excited and jumping around. DYBALA still... £200 million we spent on him, and we cannot find a position to make him a £200 million player. Let me know in the comments, have you had DYBALA? How did you get goals out of him? Because people have been telling me he is a 30-goal-a-season striker, which is what we signed him to be. And I know we probably wrecked his confidence by playing him out of position, although officially it's his best position, according to my coaching staff. But he's obviously not scoring goals out there. Although when he was playing out wide, he was getting really high average ratings. Now he's in the middle. His average ratings dropped. He's still not really scoring goals. Are we better off as a team having him back out on the wing where at least he's playing well? I don't know what to do. I'm sure you lot will enlighten me as to what the correct decision is for me to make here. With regards Paulo DYBALA, at the moment, the right decision is to take him off. Look, Benzema's in our league squad again. He's making his first league appearance of the season because we're in January, so we've been able to register him. And we're going to do the Luan for Barbosa change that you all wanted to see so much. There you go. Benzema and Luan will team up probably for the winner. And you lot will all tell me how right you are and how much of a buffoon I am. Although, really, I don't mind as long as we get the winner because it's starting to look like we might not. Final substitution is probably going to be Kovacic coming off. Danilo can come on. It's not a particularly attacking substitution, is it? But a little bit of fresh legs in the middle there. And we need a goal. Why are we not... I mean, we scored for fun last season. We signed £200 million striker, and suddenly the whole team can't score goals anymore. It's really weird. I don't understand it. Right, George to Emre Can to Guedes. Lamar is in and should have scored. That was our... Was it clear? It's not gone down as a clear-cut chance. We've still officially not had one. Which, again, not creating chances. Look at the players we've got in this team. We're not creating chances. The last season's going to end up just being a disappointment when we don't win anything after all the hope that we went into this season with after how good we were last year. Right, Emre Can to Luan, and he's offside and it's wide. He does the Luan double, we'll call that. Oh, right, there we go. We've not yet another game this season where we've taken a lead, not been able to keep hold of it, and we've paid for it. I mean, it's happened a lot in the Champions League. It needs to not bother starting to happen in the league because I want to at least win something in this last season. Right, we'll try this then. In fact, you know what? We'll go one step further. We will do that. We'll have Donnarumma in as well. Lazar's come in for George. Makey's come in for DeCilio. Mauri's come in for Emre Can, I think, was playing there. The front four are staying the same players, but we've gone back to the exact way they lined up last season when they all got 20-plus goals. The only difference is DYBALA's there instead of Luan. That should be an improvement. So Guedes is back to being a winger on support. Lamar's gone back to being a playmaker on attacking. And Barbosa is still an inside forward, but has now dropped back to support again. These players scored 60 goals between them playing in that lineup last season. We need to score some goals today, and it would be nice for DYBALA to get a couple of them, but, you know, I'm not even that bothered. I just need us to score goals and start winning some football matches again, because this is getting silly. We cannot let Inter get ahead of us. Oh, goodness me. There you go, Donnarumma. This might be it. He might be our keeper now for the rest of the save. He'll probably get injured today, and you'll have to live with Jack Butland for a bit longer. Right, Ron McNally, good challenge there. Let's get an attack up and running. No, it just went to DYBALA. He's obviously not going to do anything with it, is he? Because he's useless. £200 million of useless. Oh, he just hit the post, to be fair. That wasn't too bad, was it? Right, Lazar with the throw-in to Guedes. Lazar again to Mauri. Can he score a screamer? He cannot, but it goes out to Pizarro. Why is he out in the right-back position? I don't know, Makey's on the pitch. I have got them in the right places. Guedes is in and hits the crossbar. And that was a clear-cut chance. There you go. Hang about. They've got a Donnarumma in goal as well. Is this why... Have we got the wrong one? Is this why he's not any good? Is this the one we should have? Are they brothers? Goodness me. Because he's a former Milan player as well. Who'd have thought? The Donnarumma brothers are both in goal today. Guarantee I've got the wrong one, and that's why he's not been this world-beating player that you've all been telling me to get. Because the good one is obviously at playing for Atalanta 5 years into the save, because that's where all the world's best goalkeepers end up. Lazar, DYBALA's in! Oh, you've seen DYBALA score a goal. Oh, goodness me, what has just happened? And it's past to Donnarumma as well. I told you them lot were no good in goal. If DYBALA can score past him, Butland's back. Right, there he is. Heads it past one of the Donnarummas. No one knows which one. They're interchangeable. And there we have it. we're 1-0 up, and DYBALA scored a goal, an actual goal in an actual football match against a team that it wasn't a European superpower. It's a game that doesn't really matter in his ridiculous mind, and we've only scored a blooming goal in it. Wowzers! Is this the start? Is this the start now? We're going to charge and go and win the league, win the Champions League. It all began here, everybody. You were here to watch it. Oh, how exciting! Lazar. It comes to Mauri. Barbosa has just fired it into the top corner. There you go. It's his 8th of the season already. He obviously enjoys being on support. He hasn't scored for a little while. He was the main man last year for a little while. And there he is back on the score sheet again. On his weak foot as well. The keeper didn't even move. That's classic Donnarumma goalkeeping. Clearly that's what Papa Donnarumma teaches him. Presumably, I don't know. Right. Lazar to Mauri, and it bounces back off again, but Bazaro picks it up in midfield. Mauri's got it again to Lamar, out to Makey. Can we have a Makey special? Not really, it was a bit rubbish. Mauri's got it again though. Everything's going through Mauri at the moment. Cross comes into DYBALA and he's scored again. Makey with the cross. DYBALA has just scored a second goal of the game. No one saw this coming. Who'd have thought playing him up front, eh? Makey with the cross. Look at this, and that's just a nice finish. It's off his knee. Who cares? He's got a taste for it now. He'll be scoring with all manner of body parts from this point on. Right, if he can have a left-footed goal now, that's a perfect hat-trick. We'd like to see a DYBALA perfect hat-trick. That's worth £200 million as far as I'm concerned. Makey crosses again. DYBALA does get the hat-trick. Was it left-footed, though? That's all anybody cares about at this point. Is it a perfect hat-trick from DYBALA? Because I kind of feel I shouldn't have been picking on him quite so much. No, it's right foot. Who cares? It's just a boring, bog-standard hat-trick. I guess it's the first one he's had with his right foot because the other one came off his knee. But still, you still need a left-footed goal, Paolo. Or else I'm still going to blame you for all of this nonsense. I wanted to call this episode Perfect Hat-Trick, and now he's wrecked it for me. Let's have some kind of title that involves you scoring 4 or 5 goals, little fella. Because it's about... You owe us plenty of goals. Lamar's in. Have we cracked it? Have we actually cracked it? About blooming time. Right, Brazoa tucked it out wide to Makey. Mate, I tell you what, none of this DeCilio being first choice right back nonsense that was spouting for the last match. Makey's back in, 2 assists. He's been outstanding. He's our captain, and he's just reminding me that he doesn't care who DeCilio is. No one can even say his name. That's why Makey always has been, and always will be the man when it comes to being a right back for AC Milan. I'm excited. Can you feel the excitement flowing through you? Right, it's flowing through me anyway. I'm happy. You lot should be happy too. This is good. This is an improvement. The amount of miserable football matches I've sat through in the last 3 months of this save. God, Bennett. It's nice to be enjoying a match again for the first time in however long. Right, let's have Bazaro off. Emre Can can come on. Guedes can come off. Luan can come on. Look at these substitutions we're able to make. Strength in depth. The substitutions, you could argue, have improved the side. And I thought we had a pretty strong side to begin with. Luan can go and grab himself a couple now to remind us that he's still a superstar. Lazar with the cross. It's to Barbosa. There's the first of Luan's couple. He is going to remind us he's still a superstar. He's playing. I've never played him as a winger before either. He doesn't care. He's just going to stand on the edge of the 6-yard box and just keep doing this. It's what the man does. And there you go. See, he's saying to DYBALA, look, left foot. If you'd have done that, perfect hat-trick. Episode named after you. But no. Oh, and little Donnarumma's in to collect that in nicely. Showing his brother, presumably, how it's done. We're 6-0 up. Goodness me. What a difference having a Donnarumma in goal to both sides makes. Perhaps we need to have ours in goal for the opposition every week. DYBALA's in again. Forces a save out of the wrong Donnarumma. And now Lamar with the corner. Who's going to tuck this one away? Ron McNoley. But he fouled someone as he did it, apparently. So it's still only 6-0. I made those substitutions really early, I've just realised. I don't normally make substitutions that early. What got into me? We'll wait a little bit longer before we do it. Why did I do those substitutions so early? Any ideas? No? No idea. Now let's make another one. And we will... I mean, who do you take off? Everyone's playing superbly. Shall we give Makey a rest? He's not really match fit, is he? But where's De Chilio? How have I lost the other right back? Why is he not on the bench? No? No one knows? Little Gomez at right back then, eh? We haven't seen this for a while. We know he can get past a man and put a cross in as well when he feels like it. Little Gomez doesn't know what's hit him. He's not played full-back for about 3 years. He's a centre-back a reserve centre-back through and through these days. So at least he's good at being a reserve. Right, Lazar wins the ball back. We're on the break again. Lamar tries to find Maori and it doesn't get to him. Maori's been an unsung hero today. Every move seems to be coming through him, and I can get on board with that. Right, DYBALA out to Barbosa. Miss-hit, really. Little Gomez was charging down the wing. Maori's in, and he blooming deserved a goal because he has been absolutely brilliant today. And that is 7-0. This might be the biggest win of this save. Oh, look at that. Maori in with a header. He's never really been a goal scorer for us before, but that's his 4th of the season. He's finally starting to add that to his game. I feel a captaincy in his future. I really like that player. It's a shame DYBALA's got a hat-trick and he's not going to get man of the match because of it. Little Gomez, look at that. That's why he's such a good right back. Oh, Lazar got 2 assists. Goodness me. What a game. 7-0. Hands up if you saw 7-0 coming. You are a liar. You did not see 7-0 coming. If you enjoyed that, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.